wraps up all that stuff.
Everybody can grab 4 foods.
Motherfucking shit, right?
Everybody can grab 4 foods since it's only a 10-man.
I was like, what is with the 2-stack bullshit? What the hell?
Right, on the way to the first boss, just keep in mind, stay away from the doorways because there's shit around the corner. And if there's somebody breaking free, prioritize the stable hands because they hurt. Horses charge, so stack close so they don't charge too far and the tanks can pick them up again.
Hey, Stabby.
Yo.
Apologize, but this is my first time through here because I didn't get to raid last week, so feel free to throw some extra explanation my way.
All right, we will. I don't think there's much to sheep in here. It's all undead, but I'll let you know if you need to sheep. And Star will be shackle. Who's going to shackle? Cortana or Saintly?
Carlotta?
I
can do it.
Saintly's going to shackle. I did. I called sour cherry a sourdough the other day, according to Saintly.
I think he might have said sour and then said dough, but it sounded like he said sourdough.
Okay, I can imagine the axe who's marked axe, and his name is Curator. I imagine he's gonna charge, so maybe stay on.
Yep. That would be Syrian.
Whoa.
There go your world buffs.
I know, right? Oh, man.
I just stole mine back from the Spectrum Charger.
Let's res that priest.
Yeah, kill the humans first, because I believe they kill the horses if I'm not mistaken.
Mainly we have a shack target on this.
I need mana.
Yep. Okay, go ahead and pull.
Can't shackle it if it's... There's a dot on it?
Shackle. Don't pull skull, we're gonna get the path that's coming.
Do you want me to shackle a circle?
Sure. There's a one to shackle. Skull, then star is the kill order.
People keep breaking the shackle, I'm done.
Alright, let's hold up before the next pull. It's easy to slip up in here and cause a wipe and all that stuff, so let's fight back, pull way back. We were pulling things by accident there on that pull, so it's fun. It's good to have fun and all that stuff, but let's be careful because some of these things can really screw things up. Alright, going to Mark.
Once I got marked, they're ready to pull right now.
Head. To be updating radius on this first trip here. Like, blow shit up.
I thought that's what I was doing already.
I thought I was doing a fine job.
Never tell the mages they're doing a good job.
I know, I'm only doing a good job if I sacrifice myself at the beginning of a fight to ensure success.
Alright, here they come.
Worked, didn't it?
It did on Gruel.
Careful on Stella, I barely touched.
Uh-oh. Shackling. Can you mark my shackle, please? Thank you.
That one.
It's okay if Carlotta and I got steered into it.
I don't have a knife.
Well, here these ones come. Going.
Pull these way back. There's a fork. Maybe we'll pull around the corner.
That's really charging.
We have pull.
Oh, here they come.
Gotta stay back, guys.
Don't break Star.
I'll try to move away. I'm done.
Got him back off.
Okay, I'm not doing any. Moving back. Fine now.
I need a partner.
Okay, so stay back. You'll see me creeping forward to Mark, but I'm stealth.
These ones we can line of sight right here where I'm standing on the doorway, so don't be back to the doorway.
Carlotta, could you shackle Moon, please? All right, go ahead and pull her. Let's kill Moons. Exactly. And star. That was nice and smooth, guys.
very nice.
I blame. I blame you for the smoothness. It was shackled.
Yes. Continue to head, I guess. You're welcome, guys.
Oh my god, that was funny. He sounded so offended. I was like, uh-oh.
I'm quit. Now, in the past, we've cleared those guys over there that I marked with an X, but people were saying we don't have to worry about that. Does anybody know for sure?
In the past, I've never done that. We can't just people one. I don't care.
I've never cleared that before the boss.
All right, well, let's just fight right here.
Yeah.
And everybody, Ridius, you don't know this fight. Basically, stay on the ass of the horse and boom boom things. From a mage perspective.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is we're going to fight the horse, then the rider will come, the Syrian will off-tank the rider, and at some point do they start together and then split? No, they start split and then join together.
They start split, and then at like 75 or something stupid, he mounts the horse, which is stupid because you're not allowed to mount during combat. But, yeah.
Or inside.
Or inside,
right?
double whammy.
Exactly.
Alrighty, put your, if you want to, eat your food buffs and stuff. We'll do a ready second check in a sec.
But yeah, so I don't know who you want on the horse to start, but I will be on the Attumen at like 75 or whatever.
Let's have Syrian start on the horse.
Yeah, and just everybody stack on the ass.
Yep, we're going to run in. Syrian's going to tank him as is. We're going to run to the back of the horse, DPS, and Nert will pick up Attumen when he shows up, and then we'll bring them together. And then you guys fight for aggro.
Well, until they join, we're supposed to keep them like 10 yards
10
apart.
yards apart, correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Stabby, did you see Red Chat?
Borrow ready.
He last week he I can disarm. But
Perfect.
I don't know if that's. I don't think it really matters all that much.
Probably not. Yeah.
We could switch it up.
Yeah,
Let's
you can
switch it up.
You
Let's
can steal
have
me for a
Nert
second,
start
Sever.
on the horse and Syrian
go.
disarm. Go ahead.
Go. Here we go.
Let's go.
Sever, you can steal me, but you gotta yank me up. I'm fighting.
Oh, I can't do that. I don't have the spritz, man.
Lay on the butt of the horse.
Sever,
Come find me.
you can have someone yank me up.
See if Terry can do it.
Keep trying.
Hello, sorry.
It's all good. What's up?
So I just want to make sure is, because I know that's something different, is the whole MSOS plus one thing. I'm looking at the document, I don't see that anymore, so that's gone, right?
Yep, it's gone.
If it's main spec for you and you want to roll main spec, roll as many times as you want, just don't be a dick, right?
You pretty much summed it up.
Alright, that was it. I'll have a little story. Thanks, man.
Cool. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Yeah, sure, it doesn't matter as long as it's not like tank.
sorry, I just caught the end of that. I don't have to worry about what for the curse?
Oh, as long as like prioritize and then melee, like it doesn't hurt getting captured at all.
Okay.
You don't have to be hurt.
I think I need off Tesla.
Good job, everybody. Go ahead and pass after you've taken a look at it, and we will wait for Iridius's sultry smooth voice to tell us what to do.
Oh, you're just ready for me to mess up how I say stuff, because it's funny that way.
Supposed to drop the mount. Where the fuck is it?
Alright, so we're going to start with the Gloves of Saintly Blessing. The priority for this is Priest and Druid Healers. Their second prio is Chamois and Paladin Healers, and third prio is just Shamans in general. So main spec roll for Gloves of Saintly Blessings.
That has to go to Saintly. I'm saying.
Hey, come on.
Well, I mean, I don't disagree, but I'm also not rolling on it.
There was like a pair of pants that was like Thea's pants of fucking awesomeness. I would be like, yeah, I get those.
So,
Three.
Rat asked a question about the quest. Go ahead. Sorry, Iridius.
Sorry. 3, 2, 1. Congrats, Saintly. Come trade me for your gloves.
Thank you. I don't know where you are.
I'm on the stairs. I'm right by
Okay.
everybody else. I ain't getting lost. I'm following everybody else.
So, Rat, first, you're talking about the quest for Rap. There's a quest to Turner Inner right outside, and at some point there's a quest. I think it's the butler here, right? I don't remember. No, he's just the teleporter. So, which quest?
All right,
I
next.
don't know. I have to look at it. Yep.
Sorry. So,
That's
Whirlwind
like-
Bracers, this is for
Oh,
healers.
that's the blacksmith. Should we clear to that?
All healers. Whirlwind Bracers, all healers.
All right, everybody come back to where we killed the boss. We need to turn in a quest here. We're just going to kill a pack in front of the blacksmith real quick.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Grats to Tesla. Come trade me for your bracers.
Jarek. Grats, Jarek. Why is my mic not working?
Sure. Why can't we give like your gear to your? We gotta kill all this shit.
All right. Carlotta, you can go ahead and be you always moon for Shackle for you, and Nerd Pull when you're ready.
I'll line aside them right here on the left. Here they come.
Ooh,
Worth it.
nice.
Totally worth it.
Cool.
Is that better than Spellfire or no?
No, because Spellfire you get a set, but it's nice.
There's a pack to our left, so for those of you not aware, don't drift left. This guy, if you've got the rep, you can repair with him and sell. And if you've got the quest, turn it in, obviously.
All right, so main spec roll for the what's that called? The Inferno Waste Cord. This prio is first to mages, second to warlocks.
It's got a cool name.
It really does.
Whether it's good or not, it sounds cool.
We don't have a warlock. We have one mage.
Yeah. All right.
You're getting very
I'm
picky
not-
with your shit.
I'm not rolling on it, so we'll go straight to off spec then. So, raid warning. OS roll for the Inferno Waste Cord. Come on, link it. There you go. Starting now.
Alright, everybody get up here. Let's keep moving. Let's pull them right here on the
Right. Go-
pillar.
Yeah, go ahead and pull. This pack is non-elite, so AoE and all that whatnot.
Nobody want Inferno Waste Cord? I mean, I understand not everybody does fire damage.
I'll just put my fire poison.
I do fire damage.
All right, we are gonna DE that then. So I will save that for later.
This is an elite.
Get that other little one. Probably just put it in.
Yeah, it's not too far. I can pull the valet. Yeah, get the mark skull over there on the left.
And that will get the one right here. That's right.
There's one orange on the left. Pull orange.
I need a target.
Get that pack to the right pack. We're gonna have to get it this way.
Pulling that.
I don't have a target.
Oh, line of sight on them sitting out there. They're gonna pull the elite.
League came with them.
Oh, we're good. The skull's not elite. Be ready to pull dime. Mana's looking good, so
Yeah, get the servant.
put him down.
Very nice, very nice. Hang back here. We'll just get that pack on the far left. Yeah, that one. I'll just pull them on the pillar here. Oh wait, waiter.
This
Waiter first.
hurt, so be careful. They can be stunned.
Hey, don't cast. Here, I'm gonna pull them.
Polymorphing stabby. Have fun being a turtle.
Hashtag turtleish. Get that shit kicked out of me.
Don't do that.
Who's putting the heals up? Is it the retainer? Put it be a turtle.
It would make sense.
Okay, we'll just run around. We can pull him when he gets here. Thank you for the red.
Stabby, do you have anything you need Arcane Intellect for?
Nope. All my weapon skills are maxed.
Okay.
Come on up. We can sit in this corner and line of sight the tank. Let's go ahead and pull X. Alright, we're going to pull the next few pulls in order to pull them back around this corner. And just stay where we are.
Yeah, right
If you're pulling the waiters, try to turn around as they throw those bottles.
up. Will do. Everybody stay in the corner. I'll try to keep them near the doorway here.
This is going to be an AoE group first. Alright, nail it. Greed on the greens. Another AoE group coming. Alright, here they come. It's a guild run if Ridius doesn't die in an AoE pull.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised it didn't happen the first time.
Sacrificial mage. Yay!
Trying to save you.
It's okay. This is ensuring our future success. It needs to
If
happen.
you say so. Alright, we got
Stewards.
you on the side.
The stewards hit like a truck, so let the tanks get them and turn them around, and then you can open up on them. And we got mana. Go ahead and pull.
I'll take mine right here. Dan, take yours just past me.
Incoming.
Got
Income.
Here you go.
Safe to come around to the left.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this left group to the left. Don't do anything, so I'm gonna use this back corner. Nice, nice. Anybody can grab that. Grab it.
Are going to have 2 more of the stewards next. The skull and the X on the left. Remember, they hit like a truck. Let the tanks get them and turn them.
Yep, I'm gonna take mine left. Dan's gonna take his right, and just take it easy. Here we go. They're easy.
We're gonna pull from the right now.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing in the corner, the little blind spot in the corner where I did before. Nobody cast to do anything for a second.
Okay, so the Moroes fight. Moroes will occasionally vanish, and then he will gouge somebody when he comes out, which puts a big DOT on you. We're going to control the mobs that we see. We're going to shackle Star and Moon. We're going to kill Skull and X, and then we will kill Moroes. For X, the Skull and X are both casters, if I'm correct, and I think Dorothy is the one where we want to kick and interrupt right away. So
the women are the ones we want to kill. The guy that was in front of us.
right. So we're gonna pop cooldowns on Skull. We want to kill the guests as soon as we can, and then it's just a long fight of whittling down Moroes while we keep Star and Moon shackled. That's yes, Saintly. And that's pretty much it. They're healers. I don't remember from a healing perspective if there's anything other than remembering that the gouge is going to be put a DOT that lasts for the rest of the fight, so you sort of have to keep an eye on that, and it'll increase healing over time. Any other input from the healers? All right, eat your food buffs. Nerd, I assume you're picking up Circle, Seer, pick up X. Well, pick up Skull and then X, but Skull is going to die really fast, so really focus on X.
Exactly. So I'm gonna just focus Moroes.
Yeah. You're going. Yeah, let's misdirect Skull to Seer, and that way Seer can just go straight to X and pick up Skull.
And just to double check, you said we are popping CDs on Skull and X to get them down as quickly as possible. Just don't pull off the tank.
Yes,
Okay.
Skull and X, get them down as soon as possible. You will pull Skull, but she's going to die really fast, and then onto X, and then straight onto the boss. Healers, priests, if your shackles break and there's a problem, let us know, and the tank will pick them up.
Yeah, actually, if you pull Skull or X, don't worry. You will live. Just don't pull
Alright.
Moroes.
Well, we're going to hero on everything right away. So go ahead and let's start with a pull with Nert. Shackles ready.
3 seconds.
All right, here we go.
Unannounced visitors, preparations must begin.
Interrupt if you see. with advantage. Get ready for the Garrote. Sort of group together because we'll be there. Here we go. Who got the Garrote? Is it Seer?
Seer.
Here, perfect.
We've got a shackle up. Got it. Drag it away. No dots on it. Try to reshackle if you can. Thank you. No, 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 no. What is DPS?
Totem.
Bring up the totem.
I got it.
Yeah, stay just behind second threat because he will gouge the tank or blind the tank.
Give me 5 seconds. I can drop all threat. Look, I can.
Right, man. Get ready for a gouge. Looks like it's me. Look for your short cooldowns are up again. He's almost dead.
Terribly.
All right, let's go.
Everyone greed the blue. Yes, it's BOE.
Agreed on BOEs, correct.
I don't think shit kills the monster. Unless I can't see them.
Last one up top. Look at the mana of our casters.
Did they even use any?
I don't know. I
Carlotta
probably
used some mana. Everybody else was pretty damn good.
Yeah, Carlotta sacrificed all of his mana for the rest of us.
Yeah, mana burn got through, I assume. Is that why we were having the shackle problem? Didn't even think about that.
I don't know about a shackle problem. That seemed pretty easy. Great job, everybody.
Very nice. All right, we're going to clear some trash while Ridius figures out the loot.
Okay.
Mana's good. Pull at will there, nerd.
So we are going to start with the Belt of Gale Force. This is a priority first for healing shamans, second for healing paladins. Main spec rolls. And I do understand we're in combat. If we need to do a second first round MS roll, we can.
I didn't even pull that. I don't even know what happened.
I don't have a target.
All right. Jarek has better, and Beagle's rolled. Any other rolls, main spec, for Belt of Gale Force?
I'll run for the middle
Stay
here.
back. I'm gonna just LOS them on the
These
pillar.
V's are elite, so we can backwards.
All right.
All the more reason to LOS them on the pillar here where I'm sitting.
All right.
Everybody get back. Get back.
Congrats,
Okay.
Beagles.
Priests for shackle as they're incoming. Go ahead and pull.
Sounds good. Here they come.
Seer, try to pick up X as well. Yeah, thank you.
CC Beagles. All right, next up is the Baruch of Unquenchable Fury. This is for caster DPS. Main spec rolls.
I got started.
I got started.
I
Now. Don't
need
worry
a
about
fight.
it.
Now star, keep an eye on moon incoming. Go for it, nerd.
Rawr.
I would
Okay, off-spec
I am
rolls
prepared.
for Brooch of Unquenchable Fury. Off-spec rolls.
AoE group is going to be incoming. Go ahead when you're ready, nerd. Oh, no, this is a one-off.
Going in
Not
3,
even an
2, 1. Congrats, Saintly.
Yay, Saintly.
Okay, I'm gonna run and LOS all of these right into the doorway, so just move up when I move up. Here we go.
Follow the star. Follow the star through the doorway. We're going to just pull and run through and then fight them where we end up.
Look at these speakers
Look at this guy.
popping out of nowhere.
There's tons of that in here where you walk up to a doorway and like, oh, there's 4 guys over there.
Oh wait, I forgot about it.
I need to target
All right,
something
that plan we had, we're going to do it now.
Yeah, here I go. Full rage. Roar!
Vicious bear voice. AoE group. I'm looking for the pads.
Am I gonna get that one, or we can?
We're going to get this guy because that other pack is elite.
Yeah.
Hey Rod, anytime you see a square, feel free to try to pull it off and
So
trap.
we are pulling that group.
Yeah, yeah. Based on the fights down the hall a bit, I think we should just clear.
Okay, I've got skull.
Okay,
Here they come.
coming. Let's get the shackles is ready and go. And Rod, when you see square, if you can trap, pull off and trap, that's great.
I
Otherwise,
saw where Tanner's immune.
All right, kill Star.
I've got the rest.
Sears a turtle. Sears a turtle. Sears a turtle. Don't get him. Don't get him.
Big heals on Nerd. Kill Skull, then Star. We've got a pack coming behind you, Rod. Move up, please. Thank you. Good job. Everybody focus Star. Here's the pack. Got a totem. Let's pick that up, Seer, if you can. Get him circle. Thank you. That Star is robust. Alright, let's kill Circle.
Flame moon.
And Seer staying on square. Good.
Or not.
Multi-shot.
I saw that multi-shot. Hunter fail.
I got one square.
I tried to sound like Lilu from Fifth Element, but it didn't work.
Lilu, Dallas, multi-pass.
Multi-pass.
Alright, let's get a
Whoa.
res. the res up, and we actually used a little, like, I don't know, 25% of
All right.
mana.
Real
These
quick,
people-
tailors have a pattern to roll on.
Okay.
So,
Right,
tailors, if you are 365 and above, you go ahead and need. Otherwise, are there any tailors that are? Well, I'm 375. If you're above 365, need. If you are under 365, greed, and everyone else pass. Well, everyone else, you can't see it.
I'm a tailor, but my skill is 0. Does that still count?
You would greed. You're a
You're a
tailor,
greed.
but you are under 365, so you would greed, sir.
All right, let's go ahead and pull.
And Gratz Tesla really wanted it with a 100 roll.
Nice.
Wasted a good roll on a pattern.
I think this is just one valet, so go ahead and pull that one.
Okay, here he comes.
Oh geez, all the tailors wasted their good rolls on that. 100, 78, 77, 77.
Nice.
I'm gonna pull them on the line of sight right here on the corner where I'm tipping now. Gabby needs a mark. Hold on.
You're good. It's all who's it? Watch it. Non-elites, you can just pull.
I
Hey,
want to pull them with the hurricane anyway, so here they come. This is the Maiden, right? Oh, you fall. Get around line of sight. Get around, get around.
I would like to kindly request that the AoE packs not curse while I'm trying to do my AoE damages. It's the only time my meters are high and I need the ego boost.
Do you really need the ego boost? I feel like your ego's pretty big.
Ooh!
Yeah, it's true. It is pretty big.
Come in to the left, or just gonna hang out here? Incoming.
I mean, if I got any bigger, you'd be like Nets, right?
Pretty much.
Do you really want to be like him?
I mean, there are worse things in life.
I don't know. You're radius. Nap is nap.
Hold on a second. We don't have a lock.
We don't.
Alright, I'll just line of sight these on the corner here.
They're gonna do tremor totems stop the charm?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Tremor totems out. We're gonna get charmed, but we got tremor totems. Kill Skull and X, and we'll shackle the others. Thank you. Go ahead and pull.
Can confirm. Totems worked.
stars incoming. Careful with the guards next to the statues ahead on the left. Watch that path.
I want to back up. I don't know how far it goes.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and pull. Saintly, could you shackle Star and let's have Berlotta shackle me. Thank you. Kill Moon. Well, that would explain it. It's okay. When they were going by, I noticed that the first one was an undead, so I assumed it was undead.
Yeah, I thought I was lagging or something. Like, it's not working.
All right, one more incoming. Does anybody need the red book quest? Go ahead and pull these two.
Dan, where are you?
And back checking his quest log.
Here we go.
I don't have a target.
Okay, so it's a reminder, this boss is basically a paladin. They got consecrate on the ground, and there's a pulsing damage. Occasionally, they will cast a stun, an AoE stun that will stun everybody. And then for melee and tanks who are sitting in the pulsing damage, the damage wakes them up, but the ranged will not be able to wake up because they won't be standing in the pulsing damage. So there's two ways to approach this. Either one, when we're about to get that big old stun, everybody runs into the first step of the dais that we're tanking on right up there, and that way you get stunned, you get hit by the pulsing damage, and then you back out. That's strategy one. Strategy two is ranged stays out. When the pulsing damage happens, the tank drags the boss over to the healers and then to hit them once with the damage, and then drags them back into the middle. I don't really have a preference. I think that the dragging is a little safer, but it's up to the tank. I'll defer to you, Nert. Which do you prefer?
I think if everybody can just run into the yellow ground for the second it takes is the easiest way.
Okie dokie. So ranged will be arrayed in a circle around that dais that she's standing on, and when you hear the call or when you see your DBM meters for the, I forget what it's called. I forget the ability. I'll look it up. When you hear the call,
Redemption,
something like redemption or something, run into the, not the first step, but the second step, so the highest level of the platform she's standing on. Make sure you're up on that second step. You'll get hit. And Nert, keep an eye on the healers. Healers try to be semi-near each other. You do want to be spread out because she does a chain lightning attack. So melee is going to be spread out, arrayed in a semicircle behind her. Nert, when you get there, are you going to turn her around so she's facing away from us where we are now?
Yeah, I'll face place her 180 from how she is right now. If I have her right in the middle, the area of the consecrate should be exactly the area of the yellow area on the ground. So if you're standing on yellow, it should bust you right out of the sun.
Okay, so melee array in a semicircle as far out from her hitbox as possible, so you don't get hit by chain. If there's too many and we're sort of tight, 2 people stacked together can take the chain and not spread it to one another. So Sour Cherry and I usually will sort of keep an eye on that. Healers, you're going to want to be, I'd say, sort of in the same arc on the platform, so that if you guys don't get into the consecrate, Nert can quickly drag the boss over to you to get you woken up and back. Any questions?
Is there a specific range we're supposed to stay spread apart, like 10 yards?
I don't recall, but the diameter of the dais, like in between the pillars, you're fine.
Okay.
Just stay between the pillars. Just make sure you got line of sight to a healer so they can hit you if needed. And of course, have fun. You can spread out inside the room in advance. Like you can go out, like I'm going over here, and without aggroing her, if you hug the wall, and then we can all walk in. So feel free to spread out. Let's do our food buffs. Do we need any rebuffs right now? Looks like I'm good, but I got rezzed.
From what I remember doing ranged, if all the range just pick a pillar and kind of go, like keep that as your spot, you'll be fine.
All right, let's do a ready check for the pull. Looks like we are ready. Go ahead and move in at will. Nerd.
Pulling in 10 seconds.
Your behavior will not be tolerated.
Repentance in 5.
Good call. Move in.
Cast out.
There you go. Move out.
Get out. There you go. Perfect.
Repentance in 5.
Move into the yellow.
Is she gonna cast it or not?
No, it's just gonna fuck us up. Timers were kind of messed up. There it is. Nope, that was holding. Mana's looking good. You can stay in if you need to. We're not sure. She's almost dead.
Death comes.
Karazhan's a joke, yo. You're not kidding about this clothy healer caster stuff.
There's a lot of it in here. All right, real quick, before we pull trash, I'm going to do tank loot, so if we could hold off on pulling, that would be dope, because I'd like the...
What did we get that was tank loot?
We got, for Dan, Iron Gauntlets of the Maiden. Priority for this is...
Oh, right.
Tank Warriors and Tank Paladins.
Rot, do you need the...
all Dan.
in that room?
That's all Dan.
Second prio for that is going to be everyone else, but Tank Warriors, Tank Paladins, so Dan, main spec roll. Oh, look, Dan wins.
Yay! Awesome. Alright, we're gonna clear this room. We got somebody who's trying to get attuned, so there's a couple of pulls in here.
So unexpected.
I gotta come back.
next up is...
Both sides come here.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think both sides come when we pull. So if they do, there we go. There's some shackle here for you. Thank you.
So next up, after the trash, because I can't type and cast at the same time, we're going to do Boots of Foretelling, which is caster DPS prio after combat. Do we have a totem for stuns or the seductions? Maybe I was just too far away.
All right, let's pick up Moon. Keep Star Shackle, please.
I'm click casting right now and it feels dirty.
All right, let's get Star.
Okay, caster DPS, Boots of Foretelling, main spec rolls.
Let's do shackle pulls here. Whenever, let's get some heals up first, and then check your mana, and then let the priests pull when the priests are ready.
Go ahead and start assigning the follow.
Told you I wasted my good roll on a tailoring pattern.
And
Any last rolls for Boots of Foretelling?
go ahead and bring them together, Dan, for a cleave.
Going in 3, 2, 1. Congrats me.
We're gonna get Moon next. And Star.
I need to target something first.
All right, Rad. It's the rogue's job to sneak off and loot shit while combat's going on. Looks like you got your quest done. All right, the next few pulls are a bitch. They will freeze main target. Let's see, and they are not. Are they shackleable? I don't think they are. So, prepare for death and destruction. So they're going to freeze their main threat target, which will be the tank. So let's have Nert pull Skull, Seer try to be second threat on Skull, and both of you cleave onto X, and we will try to DPS Skull as much as possible. If we get him down fast enough, great. Otherwise, be ready for, running around. That's one of the reasons I was saying we need to clear this room. This pull is a crazy bitch.
That's just using your head.
So, spread out, be ready to blink or sprint or feign death and all that sort of stuff when these guys come after you, and then run back to the frozen tanks if the guy comes after you. Waiting on on Saintly?
She will be back in a few seconds.
All right, cool.
She is back.
Alrighty. Let's pull.
Unless we both get frozen at the same time, it shouldn't be too bad. So let's pray that.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Sears frozen.
And I had a second threat.
It's the best I handled in a long time.
See, when I die on AoE pulls, good things happen.
All right, there's one or two of those rolling around. Let's grab that to the left. Good pull. Same thing here. Make sure you're third on threat or lower, guys. All right, same plan here as the first pull. Nuke skull if you got cooldowns left, use them, and then pick up X.
Sears.
All right, this is the fun.
Actually, Ridius had it. He just chose to froze himself.
Had it, then I vanished.
I don't have a target.
Good job, guys. I cannot recall when somebody hasn't died on those pulls. At least one of them. We're going to stay down here, and Nert is going to pull Pax down. The thing to remember on these fights is they are actors and stagehands. The actors will buff themselves with something called Spotlight. It looks like a spotlight shining on them. Anybody who's standing in it doubles their damage output, so we want to pull the actor out of the spotlight, and anybody who wants to can step into the spotlight and get the buff. Stagehands throw sandbags at you, and I don't remember if it's a stun or a slow or what, but they're much easier than the actors. So prioritize act.
Two performers I'm pulling right now. I gotta
Right.
Here they come.
All right, here come the actors. Be ready. They will also put you to sleep with bad poetry, so watch out for that.
Tremor totem.
Nice. Spotlights, get in them if you can. And you are stealing the spotlight. Luke was funny.
And they do go out in a blaze of glory.
They do, like most actors do.
That and another 2 performers. Probably going to be the 2 performers. Here they come.
I need a target.
Okay to move up now?
Should be good.
All right. Set on up.
Just stay back. We got the one stay tangible. Just pull it back here. Here we go.
Two performers. Spotlight. Pulling circle. All right, we're now at the opera event. We'll do a brief explanation. The brief explanation is we just killed all the actors, so we have to perform the show. We're going to talk to this guy when we are ready. After a ready check, he will walk us on stage and to announce what show is being put on. It will be Little Red Riding Hood, Wizard of Oz, or Romeo and Juliet. If it's a Little Red Riding Hood, fight the boss, 2 tanks on him. The boss is a big bad wolf, and it will occasionally debuff somebody so they turn into a little gnome with a Red Riding Hood, and you have like 1 health point, and you've got a speed buff. You run in circles around the perimeter of the stage so that the boss, who will now chase you consistently, will not hit you. I don't remember if he does anything else, but that's pretty much the fight. Us all laughing at whoever is Little Red Riding Hood.
He does a fear.
He does a fear, okay, so spread out. Then there's Romeo and Juliet. Juliet will spawn. We kill her. We have to interrupt her heal. Then Romeo will spawn. We're going to kill Romeo right on the near the corpse of Juliet. He has a disarm, I think, and and then he has a major melee attack. So when he's spawning, everybody stays away except for the tanks. I learned that the hard way the first time we did this. He spawned and ganked me in 1 shot. Then, when they're both dead, they will resurrect, just like in the story, and then we have to kill both of them. The idea there is we have to kill them at close to the same time, so we'll call out which one has the higher health, and we'll switch to DPSing that one. So I'll just call out Romeo, go to Romeo, go to Juliet, all the while interrupting Juliet's kick. So Sour Cherry and I will stay on Juliet, and if she's much lower health, we won't DPS. We'll just get ready to interrupt her, and then we kill them both at the same time. When they both spawn, Romeo will do that big melee attack again, so stay away when they're spawning for that second time. The third show is the Wizard of Oz. There starts out with the 4 ads. We've got Dorothy and her crew, if you're familiar with the story, the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Lion. We're going to kill Dorothy first. Do not kill her little dog, because if you do, she enrages and kills us all. Then we are going to kill, is it Scarecrow second, or is he third? I'll look it up. No, Scarecrow. We got Ridius. Ridius, you're going to be scorching Scarecrow. Yeah, we do. We do the Lion second because we got a mage. Yeah. So he's the Scarecrow. You know, how about a little fire Scarecrow? You get to scorch him, and as you do, he stays stunned. All you do is scorch Scarecrow.
Cool.
And he's stunned. Roar will be second. Rotrat, you can fear Beast. I believe on Roar if he needed, but yes, Roar does roar, and he has an AoE fear, so he will be second. He is, and we will tank off tank the Tin Man. Tin Man does a lot of damage, but over time he starts rusting. So at some point when he's slow, Seer can just keep tagging him and moving and kite him because he'll be so slow. So the kill order will be Dorothy, then Roar, then Scarecrow, then Tin Man. Once we kill all 4 of those, the Wicked Witch comes out. Kill her. She's going to summon tornadoes. Stay out of the tornadoes. They throw you up in the air and they damage you. As for Wizard of Oz, I'm assuming we want Dorothy and if the Lion is not feared by Scare Beast, so Rotrat, make sure Scare Beast is on your bar. We want main tank picking him up and trying to hold aggro on both because Tin Man will be doing too much damage to Seer, at least initially. So have that in mind too. We'll talk a little bit more once we walk on stage. So this is eat your food buffs, get ready for a ready check. Any questions right now? Alrighty. This is a ready check for buffs. Looks like we need stand buff at least on Stabby. I'm not sure about the rest of the group. Alright, we're going to wait for mana here after the buffs go out. Alright, we're going to do a ready check for pull.
Gentlemen, to this evening's presentation. Tonight, we explore a tale
Romeo and Juliet again.
Love.
All right, everybody. Yep, everybody spread out left to right. Sour and I will be on interrupt duty on Juliet. Nert and Seer stay top 2 threat on Juliet, top 2 threat on Romeo, and then when they res, let's have Seer on Juliet and Nert on Romeo.
Lovers meet. And now, on with the show.
Here we go. This is why you don't murder actors.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Same Sour.
What devil art thou that doth torment me thus?
I'll recognize when I see it. I don't think it's Blinding Passion. It's something else.
Eternal Affliction?
Eternal Affection, probably.
Something like that.
She's all about the love.
That's very dodgy.
That's it right there. Here we go. Everybody move away.
Do I drink to thee?
Let the tank pick up Romeo.
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy!
We're going to do a big cooldown when they both spawn after the tanks pick them up. I mean, blow your big cooldowns. Everybody but the tanks move away. See, you're going to pick them up right there.
Gentle knight, and give me back my Romulo.
All right, pop your cooldown.
Wait, they have to die together.
Okay, everybody on Romulo. Everybody on Romulo. Back to Juliet.
I need more mana.
Nert, could you turn him around? Thanks. Okay, back to... No, we're good, we're good. You can bring them together. Seer, just move a little bit towards Nert. All on Romulo. Nuke Romulo. Julian healed. Go to Julian. Don't DPS him. Good block there. Okay, Duke Romeo.
Happy dagger.
Good job, guys. Excellent.
There rust, and let me die.
We gotta wait for the bad acting first. All right, we are going to do loot right now, and then we're going to take a 10-minute break. We're about halfway through the raid.
All right, we will start with physical DPS, which is the prio for Beastmaw Pauldrons. So, physical DPS, Beastmaw Pauldrons. Let's see those rolls. And 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna change that to Aspect rolls. Oh, sorry, sour cherries. My bad, sour.
Nope. Sneaky.
Sneaky. All right, we're gonna extend that for 10 more seconds, just in case sour cherry. Anybody else wanted to get a bid in? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congrats to sour cherries on the Beastmaw Pauldrons. That was an attempt. That was a main spec roll, right, Sour?
Fucking
Yep.
dirt.
Okay, just checking. Just checking. All right, next up is also physical DPS, and that is Despair. So main spec rolls on Despair for physical DPS. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, off-spec rolls for Despair.
Crickets.
Wow.
I know if this two-handed stuff. But that looks like a lot of strength.
Is that, with that chance on hit, is that kind of more like a PvP weapon? I'm asking, I don't know.
Fair enough. All right.
All right.
So,
Bad for PvP, but it seemed good for Terestian.
We'll go ahead and we will DE that one as well. All right, loot is done.
we are on break. Be back in about 10.
what happened to Beagles?
He was dancing too close to unfriendly mobs.
Mm.
That was funny. I'm up there dancing with them, and then I see them coming. I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I'm wondering if I have time to go turn this quest in real quick. How much trash like respawns between the entrance and where we're at?
It ain't gonna respawn.
None?
Shouldn't be anything respawn, but
None.
wait until we get to the side door, and then you can just come back in the side door.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I've got a quest I can turn in right now, but it's at the entrance.
Yeah, nice.
Let me see what the follow-up is before I get too far.
That one you should have to talk to a bunch of librarians to get the
No, I'm doing that's not the one that I have to kill. Kill Prince. That's the step I'm on for that one. I'm talking about down the Violet Path because I just got friendly Violet Eye, honored with Violet Eye. What am I?
So you're just gonna get another version of the ring.
Yeah, it's just their ring. Okay, that's no big deal.
deal for me. I want that ring. My best ring.
Yeah, I am now honored with the Violet Path. Dang, it seems like a lot of this I can do after the thing is, or after the raid is done. Oh, except for kill the shade. Okay.
Well, we'll see how far we get. If it looks like we're gonna kill the shade, just pop on the side door and get flat.
Ready to check just to see who's here.
Wait, do we have 3 groups going?
Mm-hmm. We do.
No, 6.
Ready, check.
We're not even in first
5,
place.
4,
If Lily's group
3,
dropped
2,
them already and is still
1.
going, we gotta keep going. We're gonna move on, people.
Ah, shit.
I'm not letting Lily beat us. Come on.
Sour. What happened?
There's a pet up here, just so you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we're
that
gonna
thing I said at the beginning about
together.
not
Let's go.
not peeking around doors and stuff and staying behind and all that.
No one else died. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I try to help people.
I'm adding a goat sacrifice to the good gods.
2 out of 3 weeks so far I've done this. I've seen people die coming up this ramp.
Just gotta
All right.
badness.
Get up. And loot everything up here. This is the box seats where the rich people live. They carry a lot of cash. There's elites in here. I'm gonna mark the elites.
Mark the pat. I can see them. They're all
I
the way
will.
back there. Alright, I marked them with diamond. I'm gonna pull these guys way back. Here they come.
The only thing that's elite are the marked targets. So Seer, please pick up X.
It's too far.
And gold on that guy. Hello. Okay, here's the pat.
I need a target.
They do.
5 at a time. Here we go.
They do. They're all on elite except for the ones I've marked. Feel free to AoE the pack down.
Tackle.
No, they're not elite. It's only the
Okay,
marked
here they come.
targets. So AoE the pack and then kill Skull and X. Skull is out. We need to tank on it.
I don't have a target.
If I recall, there's one
There's a
that's
path.
right to the
Yeah.
top.
Need to look up more.
Not here now, so come on up. Just stay in the corner.
easiest way to find him is just run around the corner.
Just run space first.
Kill circle. It's that moment where you're like, haha, I was prepared for this. I'm going to vanish. Oh shit, my vanish is on cooldown.
Best trade ever.
As someone who never did it during vanilla, I'm having lots of fun.
It's just a giant haunted castle with tons of theming. It's wonderful. Yeah.
Do we need to do these guys one at a time?
You could pull each tank could
You're better off doing it one at a time than multiple.
Well, I know, but they're pretty spaced.
Yeah, if each tank pulls one and keeps them separate, it's usually okay. This, by the way, for those who aren't aware of it, is the door in through the side, so we can now clear. You know, if we wipe, we can run in and start here.
Now, Stabby, as a rogue, can you pick that or no? You have to unlock it from the inside.
I can pick. No, I don't. I don't know, to tell you the truth. I can pick the front door. Like before I was attuned, I could walk up and pick the front door Karazhan, it just wouldn't let me in. I don't know about that gate. I assume I could. But this door is locked when you come in, I think. And you have to unlock it from here, this side.
Gotcha.
That door under the stairs is the Night Bane.
Yeah, he's the hardest boss in here. He's a summoned boss. You have to do an attunement quest for it, which some of us are very close to completing. And if we can complete it during pre-raid tomorrow, we will be able to summon Night Bane. Oh, these guys can be stunned. Tell us the truth, Seer. You always hated being a mage. You're a tank at heart. You're a warrior at heart, aren't you?
Probably. But I do love the DPS meter.
Did actually want to play a tank when we started Classic, but we were supposed to play with both, so I told him to play a mage.
Like dutiful husband.
Make me water.
That's just amazing that you'd rather have water than a tank.
We were supposed to play with Owen, and he was a tank. Yeah? On his, warrior tank.
It was funny, I was telling her, oh, you know, we're gonna have so many tanks that I don't think I should play the warrior. She's like, nope, I disagree, you're playing a tank. And lo and behold.
Because you have enough tanks for like 25 minutes doesn't mean you're gonna have enough tanks to level. You gotta get to 70 first.
Massive tank shortage.
See, Saintly, I knew you were always lying and that you could do math.
Let's pull them, pull these into here. They're going to come at the same time, one tank on each.
What's math?
The thing you just did to figure out that we need more tanks.
I have no idea what you're talking about, dude.
Incoming.
Realize that my common sense was mathematical too. That's just weird.
Why is Tesla exploding me?
Yeah, move away if you're blowing up.
No, pad my numbers.
One.
Pad my numbers. I'm okay with this. Nobody died.
All right, everybody's going to stay in this circular room. We're going to pull these blobs in here. They have mana worms with them. The blobs, the blueberries have like 1 health or 1,000 health, very little health, and a gigantic mana pool. When you damage them, you damage their mana, not their health. So don't be worried if you don't see their health going down. As soon as their mana runs out, we kill them and they explode and shower a mana rain that you can stand in and soak up mana because the worms will be doing like a mana burn or something like that. So nuke the little worms and kill the big guy. Interrupt the worms if you can, but kill the worms because they're the ones that suck mana.
Jesus, Beagles, you cleanse like a freaking maniac.
Mana ray somewhere in the room. There we go. Nobody come into this room except Nert. The boss pats up and down this hallway and has a giant aggro radius. please misdirect, help Nert pull misdirect to him. Well, we can get this one, but for the two that are at the end of the hall, we're going to need your help, Rod. Let's get him before this, yeah, the boss is padding out. Thank you. Let's have Rod go ahead and do a misdirect pull. Let's take a look. Grab that guy real quickly if you can. If you see the boss come in, turn and run.
Go. Get him.
Yeah, use your ass back. Get him. Go, 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 go. Incoming. Nice. Nope. Boss is there. We're gonna have to wait.
Sorry, what was that?
He said, "Fuck your chicken strips."
Yeah, they're not very good. I'm better at steak.
All right, Rot. One more pull. Come on in. Aspect down there, grab one real quick. Misdirect to Nert if you can, on the way back. We're still going to pull back into this room, guys. Everybody into the room. Hug right when you come in. Put your ass on the wall on the right-hand side. All right, this fight's pretty straightforward. Big boss, 2 tanks on him. He is going to spawn 10, one at a time, 10 little sparks. They will fly around and try to do things to people. All DPS kill the sparks as fast as possible. Once he summons these 10 sparks and we kill them, and again, he's going to summon them one at a time, he will enter a vulnerability phase where he takes like 200% damage. That's when you're going to pop your cooldowns and nuke the hell out of him. Is possible we might kill him in that phase, but usually we bring him down to 15% or something like that. If we don't kill him in that phase, then we're going to get another 10 sparks, kill them one by one. Again, all DPS on the sparks. You're not going to do much damage to him when the sparks are out anyway, so please help kill the sparks. It makes this event go faster, including melee. Should be chasing them around. Just position yourself towards the healers and you'll be able to catch them. You will see where the sparks are about to spawn. Does he do a silence on somebody? I forget. There's one other mechanic going on that I never really pay attention to. All right, standard, precautions. Spread out. Make sure you're buffed here. I got to put poisons on. All right, eat your consumables. I'm going to do a ready check for buffs. Sour was AFK there.
Oh, was it?
It says the following players are AFK. Sour cherries. All right, everybody have their buffs. We're going to do ready check for pull.
That was Sour needs a buff. Sour needs salve.
Alrighty, we are ready. So let's go ahead and move down there. Nerd, pull, and ready.
The menagerie is for guests only.
Go ahead and turn him if you don't mind, Nerd. We're going to have to be on this side to kill the sparks. Thank you. There's a spark.
I'm out of range.
Kill the spark. Thank you.
I need a target. I can't pass that yet. It's too far away.
Make sure you're spread out a little bit left to right, because they do arc damage. Up goes out just a little bit.
Gallery rules will be strictly enforced.
We really don't need help. Please don't help us. Stay together. That's how you can help us.
Your request cannot be processed.
Pop heroism.
Oh.
Gallery rules will be strictly enforced.
Sparks
Failure
up.
to comply will result in offensive action.
I mean, 12,000 crit fireball.
You might be able to kill him before the next spark here. No, he's in like no spark phase, I guess.
Curator is no longer
Easy peasy.
operation.
Okay. So for loot, we did get a T3 token. Heads up, just in case you missed it in the loot prio document. Glove or tier 3 tokens are the only things that are restricted to one main spec roll win per lockout. You can win more tokens if they go to off-spec roll, but everything else, you can have more than one main spec roll. That's okay, except for T3 tokens. So just be aware of that if that's something you want to bid on. So we'll go ahead and start with that token, which is for hunters, mages, and warlocks. And if you would like to, go ahead and see those main spec rolls. Going in 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Rot Rat.
Rat.
All right, last up is the Garona's Signet Ring. This is priority for physical DPS. I almost linked a gray item that was trash. That was funny. Physical DPS, Garona's Signet Ring.
They also a Rotted Rat Ring 2.
All right, any more rolls? 3, 2, 1. Technically, the winner is Rot Rat, unless you'd like to pass to Stabby.
You keep it.
Thank you for being kind, sir. The winner is Stabby.
Why, thank you.
Alright, are we gonna sing Kumbaya or are we gonna pull the trash?
We're gonna see while we pull the trash. Same as the first two at the door. If you start sparking, move away from other people.
Oh, owie.
Yeah, pulling 3 at once is a little tricky.
Oh, I have a spark. Is there like a... Oh, it's behind the pillar. Okay. I was wondering what that was. I was like, something's casting at me.
I say that's a win.
Yeah. To quote Saving Private Ryan, that was worth a saintly. Let's grab Circle when he pats to us. Okay, he's good to pull.
Closer.
items immune to magic? One of these is immune to magic, so casters, get ready to level up your weapon skill.
It's the worms.
Yeah, I thought so.
Ooh, swords level 9. 10, 11.
Never swung a sword in his life.
Let's pick up this guy. Casters can move into the big deal, of course.
Hey, druids! Since Nerd already has it, everyone can read the book Gift of the Wild 3. May the odds be in your favor. May it sell well.
We're going to clear some of these packs. We're going to need to get people their quests. So let's clear for these guys first, right there. Move everybody back, big guy. Good job. The targets will be important here. One tank, Jenny.
I mean, this is pretty dang efficient skill leveling, at least for me.
Right?
So I pretty much leveled with staves. I was at sword skill 9. And as of this boss dying, I am at 97.
Now let's get Reses up. I think some people, at least one person probably needs a Raven over there. I'm not sure if anybody else does, but star on the west person's head. Let's look to the left. We're going to kill this big guy first. Let's get Res. And we still, okay. Let him go. He's going to be near the worms. Alright, who needs the quest guys in here? Is it just Saintly? Saintly, you should be able to run over and pick up that quest. Or turn in the quest. Maybe Tesla too. I can't remember, is that the phase where we have to clear, you have to talk to each one of them?
I think so.
Yeah, there's a clear them.
That's
Alright.
coming back.
Let's pick them up there. Incoming.
I really wish I could spell Steel Return Fire. That would be awesome.
Right? Does anybody need diamond or the person down this hallway here? Let's get the big guy on the ramp behind us. Okay, Beagles needs diamond. Am I the only one that just always says bagels when it's Beagles? Okay, good. Okay, we'll get the other guy. We'll clear. Alright, clearing Skull Group.
I need a target.
The casters are like so yawn about this. They're like skirt around us, go turn in the quest, heal.
You just can't see me because I'm inside of Nerd.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, you are.
Leveling up that sword skill, baby.
We need this one still?
Yep. Radius, and for those of you who forgot, from this point on, you can see books lying on the ground. Some of them will be interactable. You can loot them. They will give you a unique book, one of three types: a healer buff book, a tank buff book, or a DPS buff book. Well, I should say physical DPS, caster, and tank. So if you get one and you can't use it, trade it to somebody who can, and then use them on the boss.
Turn the book throw away.
Yeah, can't put it.
Or you use one and then get a second.
Use one, get a second for the second hour. All right, at the top of this ramp, some of the pools will have the big blueberry-looking things with a bunch of little blueberry ads. The ads explode and have a gigantic radius of explosion and do a ton of damage. So what we will do is stun them as they are about to explode. So Stabby, I will get the first one. Actually, Nert, you'll get the first one. It's got a longer cooldown. I will get the second, and then we'll figure out the third. Who has a decent stun?
I do.
Does
Syrian.
Syrian, that's right. Okay, great. What's your cooldown?
45 seconds.
Okay.
I'm out of range.
So let's have it be Nert gets the first stun, Syrian gets the second stun, and Stabby gets the third stun, if there's 3 ads. If there's 4 ads, I'll go first, and then we repeat that order, and mine will be up again.
You want me to pull the big guy away like we did last week?
Yeah,
Sure.
you want to take the big guy, it's fine. There, get the one that's close to it. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Alright, we're going to DPS targets, intentionally kill Skull. Nert has first stun on Skull when it gets close. Yeah.
Got it.
Alright. Syrian, you're going to have to stun on this guy.
I'm taking the blueberry away.
Oh, they will all stun. Didn't think about that, did we? Guess we should kill the big guy first.
Death, the ultimate stun.
That's right. The problem is when they die, that's when they blow up. So they have to be stunned when they die. And they'll, like, kill people 30 yards away.
Can I get Fort?
Right, let's do that. Let's kill the big guy first while Nerd tanks the 2 little ones, and then we'll clean up the little ones so we have lots of stuns available.
Okay.
Incoming, kill the big guy first. Let Seer get aggro. He's going to pull it off and move it first. Okay, kill Skull. He dies fast. Alright, then we're going to kill X. Nerd has a stun on X.
Got it.
Seer, you have a stun on Square.
Already.
I don't have a target.
Butter. Where's your warlock now? This is a one-off.
Yeah.
You get. Same thing here. Nuke this guy.
I need to target something first.
Alright, we're gonna kill Skull first and wait for Seer to pull him away. Alright, grab him. Alright. Nert, you've got stun on X. Kill X. Seer, we're gonna do square next, and that's you. Stun. I have this stun. You guys can come into the room. Okay, Seer gets Skull. Let's kill Skull.
We got her coming now.
Let's kill Square. I'll stun.
That's still
That's okay.
recharging.
I was just double sure, just in case you were busy.
Yeah, it's on the little bit. Picked up the guy, but we were good.
Well done. Onward. Look for books in the corners. Just mouse over and you'll see a gear.
There.
Who would like a ghostly ally?
Beagles does. Alright, we're gonna just pull these guys right down to the edge of the ramp. You can pretty much nuke them. They're simple. Big heals on Nert on the first initial pull.
That spell isn't ready yet.
squares next.
I don't have a target.
Charge right in. Tried to get him on the corner. What do you want?
Charge in, and Ridius, go ahead and cheap diamond.
I'm out of
You got it.
Alright, let's go.
Seer, there's an X around the corner for you.
He is immune to polymorph.
All right, I'm gonna kick him.
I can't pass that hit.
He's immune to all control.
I need a
Use your cooldowns, his short cooldowns. Kill X and then diamond.
Terestian first, or
We should press on to try to get the clear for the trash, right? And we only have 27 minutes. We can do him if we can get the next boss down.
no? I agree. I'd rather get Aran down. Have no trash on the way back. Ready for this?
All right, yeah. Pull these ghosts to the top of the ramp.
Yeah, run in. Here we go.
Oh, he's charging and everybody up.
I don't have a target.
I think we don't have any crazy trouble with Aran or Aran. We should be able to get them both. The Worgen one I don't need, and I already have the tank one. Thank you.
All right, this is the shade of Aaron. You can come in and up to like the first line on the floor.
Wait, I gotta change my weapon before we go in. You ready for the special speech? Oh, it's when we engage him in combat, sorry.
Right, so as a reminder, and for those who haven't been here before, this is basically an aggro-less fight. It's just a test of your coordination and our ability to control some stuff. We're going to have a fun time with this since we don't have a warlock to banish, but we'll have extra, fun fears and stuff we can use. So we're going to fight the guy, tank him in the middle. That's where he teleports to anyway. He's going to have 3 different abilities that he will do at random times. 1, he will cast a blizzard that takes up about half the room and then rotates around the room. Follow the front edge of the blizzard as it moves away from you so you don't get caught in the back end. When you're in it, you slow down. It takes time to get out. You take damage. So stay out of the blizzard. 2, we've got the suck you into the middle and then do a giant arcane explosion thing. I forget what it's called. But when you get sucked into the middle, you want to run away, and you need to get to the edge of the room. By edge of the room, I don't mean the pillars with the candles on them. I mean the bookshelves. The brick under the bookshelves. Go touch the brick. You need to be at least that far away or over here by the door to not get hit by the giant explosion, which will kill you. And then the third ability is Flame Wreath. He will pick 3 people and draw a giant wreath of flame on the ground around those people. If they move, if they hit W, A, S, or D, or spacebar by jumping, they will wipe the raid. They explode, they kill everybody, it's bad. Do not move during Flame Wreath. Even if you don't have a Flame Wreath around you and you don't need to move, don't move. If you're absolutely sure you don't have a Flame Wreath around you, and it's been 5 seconds since he cast it, and you've looked at your feet, and you're sure you don't have a Flame Wreath around you, and you need to move, go ahead and feel free to move. He is going to announce when he does Flame Wreath, and melee, you have time to sort of scooch in and get close to him before Flame Wreath is cast, but don't risk it if it's going to be a long run. So those are the 3 major abilities. Blizzard, stay out of it. It's a semicircle. Half of the room is going to be in a blizzard. 2, we've got the arcane, suck you in, arcane explosion, just run away. 3, Flame Wreath. When in doubt, don't move. You can still cast. You can still use your melee abilities if you're within range. Then is it at 60% where he summons his water elementals, or 40? I don't remember. It's somewhere in that range. He summons 4 water elementals. Normally we have a lock CC1. We don't have that luxury today. So we'll ask Rot if you can try to pull one into a trap. Great. Priests can AoE fear them, and we're going to just have to mark them and burn them down. So my guess is the best strat here is to save all of our cooldowns for when the water elementals show up.
Hey, Stabby.
Yo.
Not guaranteed, but water elementals are usually immune to frost damage, which would be a frost trap and a slowing trap. So don't expect it to work if we do want him to try.
That is a very good point. So unless anybody has any other CCIDs, it's going to be save our big cooldowns for when the water elementals show up. I will mark them with a skull and an X. Kill those, fear everything else that's on you, deal with them ASAP, and then get back to the boss. The other concern that we have is that he's going to be casting spells at us. He's going to cast a fireball, he's going to cast a frostbolt, and he's going to cast arcane missiles. The main mechanic of this encounter is he's a giant mana pool, and he casts these giant spells at us. When he runs out of mana, he will wipe the raid, basically. He will AoE polymorph everybody, sit down and have a drink to get his mana back, and then Fire Nova, or whatever it's called, the whole raid. So we don't want him to run out of mana. The way we achieve that is by interrupting 2 of his 3 spells. I will be kicking Frostbolt when it's up. Sour and Syrian will be interrupting Fireball when it's up. Everybody else, feel free to interrupt if you have that ability on either one of those. Do not interrupt Arcane Missile. Arcane Missile takes a long channeling time. It doesn't do a bunch of damage. We let that one go through. So it's Frostbolt, I will kick. Fireball, Sear, and Sour will interrupt. Tesla, you can interrupt on any, since you've got an Earth Shock as well. Ridius, I don't know if you have a whatchamacallit.
I have Counterspell, but it's like once every 30 seconds, so...
Yeah, so if it's an emergency and you see it getting low. The other tip I have for the interrupters that I think everybody knows by now, but for anybody who ever interrupts, these cast times are kind of long. So let him channel, wind up the spell for a little bit, for 1.5 seconds before you interrupt. That way, it's more time that he's not doing damage to us. It's more time for the raid to do damage to him. Any questions about that? We're going to G-kick Saintly. All right, let's eat our food buffs and get ready. Did I miss anything?
According to the hotfix notes, after we raided last week, his Dragon's Breath damage was reduced.
Oh, good. This is a ready check for buffs. Take a look at your buffs. Do you have expect? Do you need salve or stam, etc.? Yes, they did say something about the Nether fight in Tesla. That was a big bug.
Yep, they reduced his Dragon's Breath damage. That was also in the hot fix notes, but that was a different day.
Okay, this is a ready check for the pool. And we're ready. Go ahead and run on in when you're ready. Nert.
Please, no more! My son! He's gone mad!
Hey, he was supposed to say something silly.
Run out. Run out.
But I have powers of my own!
I need to target something first. I need to target.
Don't interrupt arcane missiles. Fireball, get it. Good. Flame Wreath, do not move. Do not move. Blizzard, be ready to move.
Oh, I got blizzarded in it.
Ready for the ads.
I'm not finished yet! No!
Get the one by the
I
door.
have a few more tricks up my
Got
sleeve!
new all cooldowns, heroism, everything. Next by the door is Diamond. Let's get circled in. Watch the blizzard move if you have.
I need to get closer.
Let's get one kicker back for fireballs. Run out.
Run away, little girl! I have powers of my own!
Poor pet.
Back to the cold part with you!
Blue. Use cooldowns if you got a short one.
That's still recharging.
I'll show
Guys, that was picture perfect.
Blizzard's still going, so watch yourself.
Watch out.
Very nice.
Okay.
Get the book if you need it.
Loot boss if you're on the quest. Alright, we got 13 minutes. We should be able to get the next optional boss and call it in.
All right, as we're running, we're going to start with Mantle of the Flayer. Sorry, Mantle of the Mind Flayer. This is for Caster DPS. Caster DPS, roll. Mantle of the Mind Flayer.
Get your spell pen.
Careful, there's ads just inside the doorway at the bottom of this ramp.
Isn't the repair guy over? Oh no, he's over further. All right, we'll go ahead and transition that to Auspex rolls. I love it.
Good job.
And grats to Saintly. Next up, we have the Rapscallion Boots. This is first prio to Hunters, second prio to Physical DPS. I think. Hold on. Did I do that right? I sure did. Hunters first, Physical DPS second. Main spec rolls.
Have to link it in. There we go.
There we go. I have to finish typing is what I have to do. All right, well, Rat's a hunter, so he wins. Trade. Congratulations, sir.
A lot of attack power. Pretty nice.
Hell yeah. All right, let's pull this group into the hallway and kill it. This is an AoE pack. They are elites.
Some mages may die.
Asterisk.
It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Speaking of sacrifice, let's talk about this boss.
Nice.
Nice segue. Basically, when Skull is alive, kill him. He will respawn later in the fight. Kill him again. He's the priority. Then DPS X. If you have a macro that says /tar space chain, you're going to want to put that on your toolbar because it will target the chains of woe that will be placed randomly onto one of us. When we are chained, we're put in the middle of that green circle and we start taking a lot of damage. Everybody that is a DPSer should turn and DPS the chains. You target the chains, you kill the chains to set your comrade free, and then they stop taking damage. So, DPS X while Skull is not up, DPS Skull while he is up, kill the chains, and then while all of that's going on, they're going to be spawning imps out of two portals. So there's a lot of AoE called for. Normally we have a warlock who's going to just sit there in hellfire. We don't have that. So Rot when you can drop slowing traps, that would be great just to keep them slow. Ridius, you get to freestyle the hell out of what you want. I'm not sure what else. Constantly. Anytime it's on cooldown. Yeah, just the imps are going to be running around. We just want them to go a little slow. So if Ridius is frost noving, blinking, and then flame striking, they won't immediately kill him. So this is going to be interesting. If the imps get out of hand, and that would be for your call, Ridius. Let us know, and melee can turn when Skull is not up. Melee can turn and help start killing imps. It might last a little longer for the fight, but it'll be worth it.
Okay.
Anybody have any other AOE handling ideas for the imps other than let Ridius go to tail? Okay, Seer will taunt also. Okay, great. All right, so Seer will be picking the imps up, so that you have a prayer, Ridius.
Okay. Or hopefully I just kill him faster.
Who's tanking what here?
We'll want Nert on X the whole time. Seer pick up Skull when he's up.
Okay.
Alright, it looks like we're good to go. Let's have Nert charge in and Rot misdirect Skull to Seer. On your call, Nert. Save your cooldowns for the second time Skull's up, not now, but when he reappears. No, when Skull. That's a good point. Let's do it after Skull is dead, not when he reappears. All right, heroism now. Everybody pop cooldown. You failed. Oh, sorry.
Just getting some mana back real quick, and then I'll kill those.
Kill Skull, get ready for chains. Chains in 2 seconds.
Oh, chains is me. I cheated. I ice blocked out of it.
Nice. Engineers with extra bombs in your bag. Now's the time to use them.
Innervate me!
That's not a big
I'm good, Saintly. I have them.
That was the closest thing to innervate that I had. Sorry.
You're all good. I came with 2 stacks, and I used one already.
Names, Kilrex also got. Kill Skull.
Dan, can you take imps for a second? I am hardcore.
Melee clean. Pick the cooldowns, it may be up. Chains.
I'll have some mana regen in about 20 seconds.
I think we're in execute phase now. Kill Rick.
Mana regen in 10 seconds.
Pop cooldowns if you got them. Execute again. sacrifice, kill chains. Kill the imps. Great work, everybody.
Nicely done.
Who needs warlocks?
All right, we are gonna start with some healer stuff.
Surprise.
Where's that? Let me link it. I have it. There it is. Okay. So we're gonna start with the Mender's Heart Ring. Mender's Heart Ring prio is healing priests and healing druids, and then all other healers are second prio. So let's see those main spec rolls.
That is it for the evening, everybody, by the way.
All right. If no main spec rolls, we'll go ahead and switch that to off spec. Off spec rolls for the Mender's Heart Ring. I don't know where everyone ran to, but I can portal y'all back to Shatrath.
Where everybody ran to either. I'm just sitting here on Terestian Illhoof.
All right, I have Carlotta as the winner. I have no idea where you went, but I will find you in Shatrath and trade you.
Yeah, I'll meet you in chat. I'm just gonna turn the quest outside.
No problem. Okay, and then lastly, we have Girdle of the Prowler. The Girdle, if I could learn how to spell, is going to be for Hunters first, Physical DPS second. So basically, Rat, do you want it?
What is it again? You have to link it.
Sorry, Girdle of the Prowler. Prio is Hunters. All right, in that case, physical DPS, main spec roll. Going in 3, 2, 1. All right, off spec rolls. Going in 3, 2, 1. That will be a DE. All right, congrats everyone.
Rod doesn't want that for off-spec roll?
Nobody rolled it for it at all. Do you want me to do off-spec roll for that thing again? Girdle of the Prowler?
If you don't want it, you don't want it.
Okie dokie, cool. We'll go to DE. Portal going up to Shat in the library area right outside of where we just killed Ilham. Illhoof. Sorry. Illhoof. Illhoof.
Ilham does sound tasty.
Carlotta, make sure you don't leave the raid so I can trade you this ring you won.
Yeah, I'm just already more than that.
Okay, cool. I'll meet you in chat. Logs are done. Thanks, everybody. That was fun.
Yeah, super fun, super smooth. I don't think we had certainly didn't have a wipe on a boss, one shot everything, and we got through stuff in time, including the optional boss. So we can pick up right there tomorrow. Team Chartreuse for the win.
Here we go.
Yeah, Rarat, I did not DE that yet. Do you want it? It's the belt. It's good. Prio to Hunters.
It's purple.
Count it as an off-spec.
Purple belt.
No, you're good, man. You're totally A-okay, and I still have it, so come meet me in Chatrath and I'll trade it to you.
If anyone wants to get a heroic together to go get the last piece, I need one more thing for the Night Bane, since it looks like we're going to be ready to do that tomorrow. Might be good to have it summoned.
Be glad to do that.
I don't actually know. Oh shit, no! Oh, thank God. I don't know where we're supposed to go after this. It's been a while. I thought it was like over here that there was like a book floating somewhere around here.
Go out there.
Woohoo!